That's right, Sean. These three went ahead because one of the scouts had a plane to catch, the other had to catch a train. But as they hurried down the mountain, they lost the trail and couldn't find their way back to base camp. This state police infrared video shows the three lost hikers waving to the helicopter. The hikers were located around 10:15 Sunday night, about 2 miles from the base camp and some 200 yards off the main trail.
We actually were able to locate a light from the hikers with the night vision goggles, and we're actually able to confirm that it was the lost group with our FLIR systems.
They lost the trail up in here.
Scoutmaster Howard Spielman says Sunday morning the troop set out on a day hike.
The goal was to hike for 10 miles in distance and elevation change of over 1,000 feet going up, and to meet requirements of different merit badges.
But one of the troop leaders, a 31-year-old former Eagle Scout, and two 14-year-old scouts went ahead. Spielman says one of the boys is from Florida and the other from Connecticut, and they had to leave early in order to make it home.
So we had some cell phone contact when we were up at the top of the mountain that they were a little lost. We gave them some guidance of looking at our maps and from the information they gave us. But once we got down lower, no more contact.
New Hampshire Fish and Game says the last phone contact was at 4:24 p.m. The terrain is very steep and wooded. Spielman says while everyone was concerned, he was also confident in the scouts' abilities.
And as it was getting dark, they realized they're not going to go any further. They don't have flashlights. They weren't prepared for being out overnight. But they built a shelter. They were prepared for that. And they hunkered down.
Around 11 o'clock, searchers on the ground were able to reach the three and lead them to safety. Spielman says aside from some wet socks, the hikers were fine.
I popped in the back door of the ambulance, seeing these guys, and they're waving and joking, and they were in very good spirits.
The Scoutmaster says he was very impressed with the professionalism of New Hampshire rescuers and is grateful for all they did. But he also says the trail isn't very well marked. And he says the troop might be back to undertake that as a public service project. Reporting live in the newsroom, Ray Brewer, WMUR News.